evening, everyone. I think evening for all of us. First and foremost, let me begin with a brief introduction of myself. I think most of you guys have already known me. All of you guys have already known me. I'm Nana from Malaysia, and I'll be your host for today's session. So, about the topic of our conversation today, moments I wish I could replay. Let me give like a clearer view on it. So just a simple question. It's like, have you ever found yourself smiling at a memory out of nowhere, or wishing time could pause just for a little longer? Okay, so as we all aware of, our life is filled with moments, some fleeting, some unforgettable, and there are certain ones that stays with us, no matter how much time passes. So these are the moments we wish we could replay, and sometimes it's the joy of a simple conversation, a family gathering, or like a celebration that makes us feel alive. And the other times would be like a turning point, maybe something that we wish we could do differently, say better, or hold on to just a bit longer. Whether it's about love, laughter, or loss, or lessons, those moments shape who we are. So today we will each share and reflect on some of these moments, not to dwell on the past, but to appreciate the beauty of memories and the meaning they carry. Because deep down, I believe we all have those little things in our lives that are worth pressing rewind on, and it's even if it's just for a while. Okay. So I guess we're going to start straight away with the question. I'm going to ask Jin first. Hello, Jin.
Hello, Miss Nana.
Okay. So Jin, the very first question: is there any moment in your life that you wish you could replay?
Absolutely, yes.
What's that right about it?
Alright, good evening everyone. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Evi Juniasa, you can simply call me Jun. And I come from Indonesia, West Java, Garut. So thank you for having me. Speaking about the moments I wish I could replay, if I had the chance to go back in time and relive a moment, it would definitely be in 2016, the year I began my journey as a teacher in a remote area. That period of my life shaped me in ways I never imagined. I lived far from the crowded city, surrounded by nature, with no electricity, internet, or even proper teaching facilities. Yet, despite the limitations, I found something even more meaningful. They are simplicity and gratitude. Back then, life was stripped down to its core. I had no distraction, no endless digital noise, just me, the children I taught, and the local community that welcomed me with warmth. I learned to be content with what I had. A chalkboard and a few books became a powerful tools. The smile of the students also, their eagerness to learn, and their innocent questions become my daily motivation. There was something incredibly humbling about waking up each morning, walking through muddy paths, and teaching under a roof that sometimes leaked when it rained. Every challenge reminded me how lucky I was to be able to serve, to make a difference, even in smallest way. So, I wish I could replay those moments, not because they were easy, but because they were real. They grounded me, they taught me to appreciate life more deeply, to be more grateful for even the simplest thing. Clean water, sunlight, moonlight in the evening, and a handwritten letter from a student. So probably in today's fast-paced world, it is easy to forget how beautiful simplicity can be. But yeah, that's why 2016 for me remains an unforgettable time or a sacred time, a time I would gladly return to, even just for a moment. So that's the unforgettable moment, and that probably I want to replay. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing that story with us. It's such a nice story actually, because I'm also in an educational field and I wonder what would happen to me if I go through the same experience as you. I wish I would never, because I don't know, I wouldn't be able to be like you, like staying away from digital things since you're in technological era. So I just wonder how it would be if I at your place. And yeah, it's very nice. It's nice that you really appreciate those moments that you spent at the rural area, I guess. And it's very nice because you really appreciate each one of the moments that you experience. So thank you so much for sharing that with us, June. It was very nice.
Thank you, Sana, and everyone.
Okay. I'll be back to you for the question later. Thank you, Chit. And let's move on to Hera. Hello, Hera. Okay, Hera, how about you, Hera? Is there any moments that you wish you could replay?
Yes, the moment I want to repeat is the moment when my cousin and moment with my cousin, because when we get together the atmosphere or vibes becomes fun, and my cousin want coffee and we always talk about various topics
Hera, I'm sorry for interrupting you. May I know the one who made me is Lucia. I'm not sure. Could you please mute your microphone? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Hera, you can continue.
Okay, Lisa. When we meet, I and my cousin, we always talk about various topics such as horror topics or fun topics. And we often stay up late at night together, and we also often sing together. I really miss that moment. That's it, Miss Nana.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing, Hera. The moments you spent with your cousins, right? Actually, I have the similar kinds of experiences as you. With my cousins, we do a lot of kind of things together, and it was very nice. Yeah, I think the same as you. I really want to replay that moment as well. So it's very nice. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Hera. It was very nice. Thank you. I'll be back to you for the next question. Okay, thank you. Now let's move on to the next participant. I will call out Ibnu. Hello, Ibnu.
Hello, good night.
Hi, Ibnu. So, how about you, Ibnu? Is there any moments that you wish you could replay?
Well, actually there are many things I wish I could replay in my life, but mostly they are from my childhood. So there are many memorable moments in my childhood that I want to feel in again. I want to live again. And especially because I lived in suburban area surrounded by hills and open roads. It was not all that populated as it is now, so there were plenty of opportunities to wander and explore. Plus, I was really lucky to grow up around lots of kids roughly the same age as me, because maybe in a small area, my country, in my place, people love to interact with each other, and they do still now. Even little older kids than me would welcome in there's a little space to play for kids in my place. Maybe because of housings. Yeah, we used to play in the jungle because there used to be a jungle in my place. We explored the jungle with the other kids in my age, and even older than me. There are many playgrounds. There were many playgrounds at the time, but now playgrounds are rare. It's really difficult to find one. Things. We used to climb the mango trees and grow mangoes to hold and eat. We ate so many fruits in my childhood. Take my bicycle and just ride off whenever I wanted, and I jump off a pool. It's not like the swimming pool you often see. It's more like a pond of water place large. People in my village dig a large hole, and then fill it with water. So we jump off like a cannonball. My friends, we flew kites. Yeah, kites. Sorry, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay. In my childhood, kites were really popular, and maybe they still are nowadays. Yeah, we were playing kites with my friends, and marbles. My marbles are really favorite one too. Yeah, we played marbles like, if you know one of Indian episodes. Yeah, we exactly play the same as they do in the episode. And what else? Yeah, there were many things I did in my childhood, especially my friends, and I think it's impossible to replay it again because there are many circumstances, and yeah, now I just realized how much time has passed. Yeah, I think that's all I think I want to repeat. I want to replay.
Okay, I got it. Like the moments when back then in our generation we like to play in the village and play games that students would only take normally do back then, and it was very nice actually because it happened. It happened at other places like in here as well in the country and other places. It I think the moments when we were childhood, it was like the precious moment that we could never like replay, but we wish to replay, and it was one of the best moment in our life. And thank you so much for sharing that evening. It was very nice.
Thank you, Nana.
Okay, I'll connect you. We're gonna switch later. Thank you. Now let's move on to the next participant. I'll call out Adiba. Hello, Adiba.
Yeah, no.
Okay, Adiba. It's been a while. So, Adiba, how about you? Is there any moments that you want to replay?
I think when maybe when I was in the center, I think I would replay this one game because in this last semester I couldn't I cannot meet with my friend. I cannot do together with my friend, everything. I did alone sometimes. Yeah, we cannot like get it again. So I wanted to feel like in the first or in here in the first in the second semester like this, and have together with my friend and like study together or do everything together like maybe like holiday like this. But now it's something kind of like difficult because we are in the last semester and we have we have very different students, yeah, pictures like this, and we seldom to go to campus because just meet with our supervisor and faculty. So it's quite some kind of like hard to meet with my faculty. So I can like having we can feel like in the first semester like in when I was in being a new student like this.
That's actually pretty recent, right? Like 2 years ago, your first semester. Okay, that's pretty recent, and I kind of understand the kind of feelings. I mean, like when we were in first semester, it's not really easy for us to. We're not really busy yet, that busy yet, as we are now. So to replace that moment, to replay back that moment and fill it with joyful moments, joyful memories with your friends and so on, it would be very good. And maybe you can actually do that in the future. I mean, like after you finish your last semester, maybe you can do whatever you want to do with your friends again after this before you start working, I guess. Okay. Thank you so much, Aniba. Okay, thank you so much, Aniba, for sharing that with us. I wish you can do whatever you want after this, after you finish everything, okay? Thank you so much. I mean, okay, let's move on to the next participant, Yumika. This is Yumika. Hello, Yumika, are you there? Yes. Okay, so Yumika, how about you? Is there any moments in your life that you wish you could replay?
I want to replay is my times with my family member because I just have a short time. In a short term occasion, not enough for me to spend my time with my family. That's why if I want to repeat, I want to stay in Indonesia, stay with my family, and I don't want to go to abroad because in the abroad I forgot anything, include my children. I lose the beautiful moment with my children. That's why I wanna always repeat. Maybe if I have a chance, I wanna flashback and just spend my time, enjoy with my children. But it is I'm staying here almost 10 years and I lose the golden memory in childhood my children. That's why I always wanna stay in this moment. That's it, Bella.
Okay, that's pretty nice. Like the moments with our family is like one of the best moments that we wish we could actually spend more time actually. And I'm pretty sure one day, not one day, anytime you can actually spend those moments again and again. And maybe if you have free time, just use it for your family and so on. So yeah, all the times that you got, you can spend it on good things. Thank you so much, Sis Mika, for sharing that with us.
My pleasure.
Okay, thank you. And let's move on to the next participant. I think it's Yusuf, is that right?
Yes, Nana, that's right.
Okay, Yusuf, I remember your profile picture. Okay, so Yusuf, how about you? Is there any moment that you wish you could replay?
Yeah, I think it's my childhood because when I was a child, like 5 years old until 15 years old, I think, I used to gather with my cousins because I have 3 cousins, 2 of them like a year younger and another
It's like a year older than me, so we used to be like four everywhere. Even we go to the same school, at least three of us. We used to go to the elementary school same, and it was very happy life back then because I knew this guy from since birth, and we were together like doing everything, adventurous, playing, learn how to swim together, and also falling in love with the girls, but they also have like circles. Like we also fall in love with the friends of the girl. That was crazy back then when I recall that kind of moment that once happened in my life, because it feels just like time flies. I feel like it was just tomorrow. I mean, it was just yesterday. I cannot believe that I have spent like 30% of my life being together with those guys, but now we are separate, like having our own life now. And sometimes when I remember all the things together that we've done, I really wish that I could go back, and maybe I would like to fix the things that I've done wrong, especially when it comes to friendship. Sometimes, there's nothing that is always smooth and flat, right? Sometimes we were like annoying to each other, doing stupid things to each other. But I think that made our friendship even stronger. And yeah, I really would like to be living those moments again. And when I used to learn how to swim, I still remember like one of my cousins urged me to do that, because I was afraid of it, because we learn it not on the pool, but it's straight to the river here, because in my city it's called the City of Thousand Rivers. So kids like 5 years old already learn how to swim in the river. But when I used to learn it was my cousin. Maybe he was like 6 years old and I was 5, and he urged me to jump in the water. And I don't know how, but I just trust him. Like I did that, but luckily I wasn't drowning, because I don't know, it was just like, muscle memory, I think, because before that, I used to, love swimming, but I was still hanging to the, pole, something like that. And then when I tried without hanging to any poles, but I just wave my feet and hands together and still calm, and I made it. It was a miracle. I didn't get drowned. I still remember the moment. I really would like to go back to that moment, and we play on the water together for hours. That was an unique moment, I think that's it.
That was pretty much a sentimental kind of story. I mean, I think most of us will agree that childhood moments are like the best one out of all the moments that we got. And to experience those kind of things with your friends, your cousins, your family, and so on, it's very nice. And I do agree with your point that when we all grew up, not all actually keep in touch with each other. So to actually appreciate, to still remember that moment is good enough for us, so that we can actually kind of appreciate those moments in our life. Okay, thank you so much, Yusuf, for sharing that with us.
Yeah, thank you too, Nana.
Okay, so I'll be back to you after this, and let's move on to Tito. Is that right, Tito?
Yeah, it's right.
Okay, so Tito, how about you? Is there any moments in your life that you would like to replay?
Yes, I have this moment when I was in Selectness, which like a national selection in the from the YES program. This program like exchange student from Indonesia to USMA, and at this moment I found or I met a lot of people that make me admire at them, and then I found a new family there. Like we have new friends from others region, like another Indonesian side like Papua, Makassar, and others. Yeah, we met in one place, which it is Jakarta, and then in the Saleknas, we make family, like we can share our experience and how we can get it, how we can go to national selection. It's like a good things are the a good moments that I ever been, and then I wish I could get the moment again, or I can replay this, or I can replay that.
Okay, that's very nice. It's like an international program, is that right?
Yeah, it's international program. Maybe in another country we call IFS program.
I see. That's very nice. Actually, if I were you, I would love to replay those kind of moments as well, because it's like a rare experience that not everyone else can achieve it. Like not all people can actually gain that kind of moments in their life, and to be able to do that, I believe that you have been wanting to replay those moments again, because it's very nice. It's very like unforgettable, and it's very good. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Tito, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, thank you so much, Tito. That's very nice. I'll be back to you for the next question later. Let's move on to Firdaus. Hello, Firdaus. Hello, Firdaus. Are you available to speak? Hello, Firdaus. Okay, maybe. Okay, Firdaus. Okay, how about you, Firdaus? Can you tell us any moments that you wish you could replay?
Okay, then I have one moment that actually I really wish I could replay or repeat that moment. It was when my grandma was dying or sick, and sorry. And actually my family, my mom asked me to recite Yasin, the Surah Yasin, because yeah, my grandma was actually sick and actually dying, and at that time I thought reciting Surah Yasin is for those who passed away and not for those who are still alive, and then I refused it. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to recite Yasin for my grandmother because she was still alive. It was not that yet. She didn't pass away yet. That's why I didn't recite the Surah Yasin, and my family and my mom did that, recited the Surah Yasin. And after I researched and I looked for information about related to that, to the way to recite the Surah Yasin, and I realized, but the moment when I realized that my grandma has passed away, my grandma has died,
and the moment when I realized that we can recite this writing for any situation, not only for those who have passed away. And that moment I regret because I wish I could replay or repeat that moment so I could recite this writing for my grandmother when my grandmother was dying or was sick. And the other moment, I wish I could spend my time more next to her when she was dying, when she was sick. Because when she was sick, I was not there, like not always was there for her, because I had something to do with my own things, and that's the moment when I really wish I could repeat. I think that's those moments, actually 2 moments I wish I could repeat.
Okay, so most of the people here, they share the like happy moments, joyful moments, and you share, just I'm sorry to hear that, but you share such a sad moments, and I do kind of understand your feelings. I mean, like we kind of have regret in certain situations or decision at a time. We would love to replay it again because sometimes we feel I don't know, like happy in our hearts when we think about those kind of moments again. So believe it or not, I kind of experienced the same things as you when my grandma also passed away years ago, and yeah, I can totally understand the feelings. I would wish to go back to that moment and try to spend more times with her, and yeah, but it already passed and you can't really lose it. But maybe you can go ahead with your life and try to pray for her, include her in your dua and so on, so it will be less regretful. Maybe not entirely, but you feel much better. Okay, thank you so much for sharing that memory with us. Okay, thank you. And let's move on to Kak Yusin. Hello, Kak Yusin.
Hello, I'm here.
Okay, so tell us the moments that you wish you could replay.
Yeah. I have many beautiful moments I wish I could reply. They are with family, friends, students, co-worker in office. But for me, the special one is when I was childhood. I spent time together with my parents and big family, especially when we were traveling together in a park, zoo, or beautiful places. And when we gathering together in IWT, that's so memorable because that time we are big family. We can gathering all that's still complete. Yeah, we do many things together. We eat together, have fun, enjoy, discuss about something, and that's different with now. Mostly we are busy, cannot enjoy the moment and just make call or video call. And some of family already passed with the story. In my childhood, that's so memorable. Yeah, that is my best moment. Thank you.
I think these kind of moments are things that everyone could relate. I mean, like, yeah, of course, when we were, since we were young until we reach up to the point when we go to college, those are moments with our parents. After we grow up, after we entirely separate from them, those kind of moments are really precious to us. Like we couldn't actually gather together again. We could just communicate through online connections and so on. So it's kind of sad to be that way, but of course, still keep in touch with each other is good enough. And if we could relive that kind of moments, of course, we would want to relive it again. Okay, thank you so much for sharing that with us, guys. It was very nice. Sorry. Okay, so I guess we can move on to the second question, to the next session. Let's move back to Jim. Okay.
Hello, Jim.
Hello.
Okay, so we talked about the moments that we wish to replay before. So how about the moment that you don't want to replay, no matter how good it is?
Okay, probably. Wait a minute. I should think first.
Okay, sure. Take your time.
So the other person.
Okay, sure. So let's move on to Hera. Hello, Hera.
Yes, Rupana.
Okay, so Hera, how about you? Do you have any moments that you don't want to replay, no matter how good it is?
Maybe when I either SMP, like I don't know what how can I say SMP in English?
Is it elementary school? Primary school?
Yes. Yes. I don't like this moment when I either it and because I get bullied in elementary school like this. Yeah, I don't want to repeat this moment for second time.
I see. I mean, like, those kinds of memories, not really good. So, of course, we wouldn't want to wish to like replay those kind of moments. But I hope you're doing okay now with your friends and so on, right, Hera? You're doing okay, right?
Yes, Miss Nana.
Okay, so glad that you are doing okay now. So let's just forget about those parts that actually hurts us and kind of bring pain to us, so that we can actually enjoy the moments in the future. Maybe there are times that moments that we don't want to replay came again to our mind, but yeah, let's just forget about it and try to live out the best of our life. Maybe those movies are not good enough after all. Okay, thank you so much for sharing that with us, Hera. Okay, Jin? Okay. So Jin, have you got your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So, probably the moment that I don't want to replay. Even though some part of it were good, it would probably the time during my elementary school years. Yeah, back then I was just a kid, full energy, easily excited, and sometimes too overactive. I remember one moment when I got into a fight with someone, with another student. Of course, it was he was my friend. I don't even clearly remember actually what Sati did. Maybe a small misunderstanding or just a clash of personality. At the time, I felt like such a big deal. I was angry. I felt like I had to prove something to my friend. So, and yes, we fight each other. And sometimes even for me, it's a good and also unforgettable moment. Leave behind a little scar. So that's why if I could choose, I won't replay that fight. Yeah, not because I didn't grow from it, but because I know I know better. Then I rather move forward actually. So that's the moment that I want to replay. when fighting with my friends.
Okay, yeah, I think you did quite good. I mean, like, sometimes there are moments that are bad to us, but it brings, like, some kinds of motivations to us. Like, we learn something from those moments, but it doesn't mean that we want to replay those moments again. And, yeah, you brought it nicely. You brought it into the conversation nicely. So thank you so much for explaining that to us. Thank you, Jane.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's move on to Ibnu. Hello, Ibnu. Are you still there?
Hello, Nana.
Okay. So Ibnu, different question for you. Do you have one conversation that you had before that you wish you could go back and change that conversation?
Oh yeah. So it was in my childhood again. So I have a bad memory with one of my best friends. When I was a kid, me and my friend near the tree which was near my house. We played a swing there made by my friend's father. Yeah, my friend's father had tied a rope there and made a swing for us. We swing there one by one, and then after that, after a while, my best friend told me to stop swinging. He said, "Stop swinging. It's my turn now." And then I said, "No, it's mine." And then we kinda argued at that time, and then it led to a fight. I wish I could go back in time and tell him something good, so that we didn't fight, because that fight caused lots of pain. He told his mom about what happened, because I hit him with a small stone and then he got bleeding. He bleeds at that time, and then it was severe injured. He was severe injured. I really regret that accident. We fight so hard. Yeah, I wish I could change that moment, that conversation, because as a kid we didn't have the ability to discuss well, just yell at each other and fight. We hit our friends, and up to now, our family has no good relationship because of that accident. Yeah, I think that's the moment I want to change. I wish change.
Yeah. Sometimes when we fight with other people, there are some kind of words that we use actually hurts their feelings, and also sometimes their words hurts our feelings. So maybe if we had a chance to actually repeat the moments and change the way we thought, maybe it would be better. I know it's impossible, but maybe in the future, if we were to experience that kind of thing again, like to fight with other people, we would watch our mouth well and not say something that hurts people's feelings, and maybe that will bring a much peaceful solution after that. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ibn, for your answer. Thank you.
Okay. And one more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is it still available? I mean, is there still a time for me to?
Maybe you can stop after everyone finish. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Ibn. Okay, now let's move on to Adiba. Hello, Adiba? Are you still there? Hello, Adiba? Okay, maybe Adiba is not available yet, so let's move on to Sushimika. Hello, Sushimika, are you still there? Hello, Sushimika? Okay, maybe Sushimika is also not available, so let's move on to Yusuf.
Yeah, Nana.
Okay, Yusuf, how about you? Is there like any conversation that you had with others that you wish you could go back and change it?
Yeah, I think there is.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go, maybe it was still in the past. Like when I used to be a kid, and when I talk to my cousin, like really talk bad, and I don't know, maybe it's because I was just a kid as well, really like trying to get him triggered. So I remember that he was really mad at me, like really want to punch me in the face. I still remember I was like, if I'm not mistaken, I was 10, so we were at the same age at that time, and I can't really remember what I did say at that time. It was like I was mocking his name, if I'm not mistaken, but I was doing it like over and over again, like every single damn time. And then maybe it was like had enough of that crap, and then it was really like, you know, trying to fight me. That's but I didn't fight back because I know it was I was the one who started, so I was just like backing off and trying to touch him. You know, that's kind of male friendship right there, because sometimes things like that makes it spice things up, maybe, if I may say, because when we are older like this, we can laugh about it. Like, he used to be like crying and like really mad at me because I used to mock him that way. But if I were to go back in time, I would like to fix it. Like, I don't want to say those words because I know that really hurt his feeling, and I was very stupid for doing that. I didn't know why, maybe because I was just a kid as well, and I was stupid as well. That's why. And that's it. I really would like to fix it and make maybe a better thing together, even though I know we are making up years ago now. But sometimes if I remember that, it was funny. It was funny and on my side, but it was really irritating on his side. Maybe that's why I really would like to make a better situation.
Okay, this story is kind of like similar with what Ibn shared before. Sometimes when of course, you were a kid back then, so you weren't actually thinking when you said something. Everyone's like that. Like, when we're mad, we don't really think much about what we said, and it ends up kind of being hurtful for other people, the one that we say those words in. So maybe instead of fixing it in the past, you can fix it in the future. Try to maybe kind of like talk it out slowly before actually getting mad and throw harsh words or something.
We've made up years ago, so we just left that.
Okay, so that's really nice.
When we all grow up, now, and we happen to meet together at a family gathering, and we say something like that. So remember that, and it was like we just left it together because it was just a stupid thing to do. But I don't buy two stupid boys at that time.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. But I'm glad that you both make up now, years ago. So everything feels like a smooth sailing, I think. So that's really nice. Thank you so much for sharing that experience with us, Yusuf.
Thank you, Nana.
Okay. So let's move on to Firdaus. Hello, Firdaus. Are you still there? Okay, Firdaus. So a different question for you. What's a small, simple moment that brings you peace or happiness when you remember it?
Happy moment when I remember it. It makes me happy when I remember it.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I think actually it happens to everyone who has kindness in their heart. So the moment that will make me happy when I remember it, when I do good things. For example, like helping people who are in need, maybe. I think that's what I think is the moment when makes me feel happy when I remember it.
Meet? You mean meeting? Sorry?
Helping.
Helping.
People.
So it's like certain kindness that you did actually makes you feel happy again, so right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's very nice of you actually, because sometimes to me, when I help people, I kind of forget what I did and I don't really remember it again, and I don't feel happy because I don't remember it. So it's nice that you still remember about the kindness that you did, and that could be the motivation for you to actually keep on doing kindness, keep on being kind to other people. That's very good.
Actually, I think some people say we should forget what we did to others if it's kind, but we have to remember what we did to others if it's mean. Yeah.
That's an interesting word. That's really nice. Okay, I think I'm going to kind of use that kind of terms in my life as well. Sometimes I should actually remember what I did to other people and also what people did to me sometimes. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, now let's move on to Kak Yusi.
I'm here.
Okay, so Kak Yusi, how about you? What's a small, simple moment that brings you peace or happiness when you remember it?
I think same with videos. Mostly, if we see other people success or happy, if we feel like jealous or something like that, that is not good. That is not good. If other people success, happy, we should pray for them, pray for their happiness, their successful. So our heart will be peace, and our creative flow will be increased. So that will make me so peace. And when I do good things to others, example, doing charity, and sharing with family, we are buying something to our family, parents. That make me happy and peace. And then if I bring to my family, friends, or beloved ones in my prayer, yeah, that make me happy and peace. Yeah.
Okay, I do agree with you and Firdaus on this. Like, sometimes when we think about even the simplest moments or the simplest kindness that we did, or simplest things, anything that we did to other people, it kind of bring such happy moments in our hearts and so on. So when we remember it, we kind of feel like we should appreciate those moments and kind of try to motivate ourselves to keep on doing the same things. Okay, thank you so much for sharing that, Kak Yusi.
Yeah, but that is not easy. It's easy because we people are jealous if we see other people success or happy. So we must control our heart, ourselves. Learn knowledge, especially about religion. So we can be happy if other people happy or success. That's why we must always learn about especially religion and keep our praying every day. That is our control, I think, because we will meet many problems in our life, meet many character of people. That is the challenge.
Okay, yeah, that's right. We should know how to control ourselves sometimes. Of course, we do good things, but sometimes bad things, bad thoughts, or bad intention from people actually kind of going to ruin it. So, we need to control ourselves first and so on. Okay, thank you so much, Kak Yusi, for sharing that. Okay, so let's move on to Sisi Mika. Are you still not available, Sisi Mika?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sisi Mika, what's a small, simple moment that brings you peace or happiness when you remember it?
What makes me happy? Simple moment, I get what I want. This makes me happy, even though this is maybe just small food or just cake. But when I find it, I will feeling happy because I am rarely go outside. If my boss come, I just have a GV time to go outside. I can buy anything, but before my boss come in the house or in the home what I stay right now, I can go outside. I am like on the jail. That's why I'm happy when I can go outside free for myself, like a free Palestine like this. So that's why I'm so excited when I go outside. That's why whenever my boss said, "Okay, Yumi, I have a free time now. You can go," like this. Oh, I will jumping. So suddenly I'm running. I don't want to wait until 5 minutes or only 2 minutes. I will suddenly, okay, let's go. Just small thing, but make me happy.
Yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes small things or small achievements can actually make us feel joyful and happy. That's really good. That's a good point. Thank you so much, Sisi Mika, for saying that, for telling that. Okay, so I guess that will be all for today. Before we move on to Ibnu's other moments, I guess we need to close this session first. Okay, thank you so much everyone for joining these conversations, and I really appreciate all of you sharing the story with us. Okay.